Shri Gurubhyo Namaha children, you're in Unit 6, Retirement of Partners. You've completed retirement. In this problem, we'll be learning about debts of a partner. Okay, when a partner dies, how are you going to settle this account? How are you going to reconstitute the capital account and the balance sheet? Okay, so you have here a problem number 21. And here we have Varsha, Shanti and Madhuri as partners sharing profit and loss in the ratio 5:4:3. That is 9, 10, 11, 12. So 5/12, 4/12 and 3/12. This is how they're sharing the profit and loss. Right. Now the balance sheet is as follows. You have your capital, you have your assets and your liabilities. You have your capital here of Varsha, Shanti and Madhuri. You have a general reserve which is to be carried to the capital account. And here you have profit and loss. And since it's in the asset side, it's the loss, right? It is to be carried to the capital account. Otherwise, you have sundry creditors here. You have some normal current assets here and your fixed assets, premises. And some details they have given you. What are the details? Here, Madhuri dies on 1/1/2018, and on her death, the following arrangements are made. What is that? Stock to be depreciated. Stock to be depreciated by 5,000. Fine. And premises to be appreciated by 20%. So that comes to, I think, 24,000. Then provide 4,000 for your bad debt. Fine. That's all. We have completed the problem. For revaluation account, we have completed, not the problem. So one part of it we have completed, I think. So now here, final amount due to Madhuri was not paid. So it will be transferred to the executor's loan account, revaluation account, partner's capital account, and balance sheet. 3 stages you have. Right. Shall we get into the problem? First, we'll finish our revaluation account. Okay. Then we will go to the capital account. Now, revaluation account. Revaluation account. Debit and credit. Fine. Now, what is the first one? We saw 3. Premises was appreciated. So, premises by premises. 24,000. Right. Then it was the stock was depreciated. To stock account. You're going to depreciate your stock by 5,000. Okay, then you have your provision for bad and doubtful debt, provision for doubtful debt. Provision for doubtful debt 4,000. Okay. Now, is there any other entry? Only 3 entries you had. So let us close this revaluation account. $24,000. Now, what is the balance here? You have 9,000. So 24 minus 9. So 15,000. 15,000 you have in the debit side. Is the profit or loss? Obviously, revaluation profit. So to profit on revaluation. To revalue the asset because one partner is no more. And you have to share it among the 3 partners. Right? Who are the partners? 3 of them are there. Who are they? Varsha. Oh, let us see the problem. I don't know who are the partners. Forgot the name. Let us see who are the partners. Madhuri is going to retire. Varsha, Shanti and Madhuri. Madhuri, right? Okay. Now let us share it. Varsha's capital. Okay. Then you have what Shanti's capital. Account, add account everywhere. And Madhuri's capital account. Right. So 15,000 you had. 15,000 in the ratio 5/12. What is the ratio? 5 by 12, 4 by 12, and 3 by 12, right? Okay. So here you have 12, 3 will go here 4 times, 3 will go here 5 times. Okay, make it small so that it's easy for you to divide. 4 will go here 1, 4 2s are 8, 2. Okay, so it's easy to multiply. So you have a 0, 25, carry 2, carry 1. So 6,250. Likewise, you multiply 4. 4,000, 4 into 1,250. So 0, 1,250 into 4. That comes to 5,000. So balance 3. 3 is 0. Then you have 15, 7, 3,750. Fine. Excellent. We know how we have now shared the revaluation account. After revaluation of the assets and liability, we have shared it among the old partners. It was profit. Right. Now, in the balance sheet, you had two entries that has to be carried out to the capital account. One is your general reserve and then your profit and loss. Right. So, capital account. Debit and then credit. Okay. So, who are the Varsha is one partner. Then second partner is Shanti. Then Madhuri. Put a tick here. She's no more. We have to settle her account. Right. Varsha, Shanti, and then Madhuri. Fine. Now, first of all, let us bring down the balance. What is the balance you have in the balance sheet? By balance, brought down. So what is the balance that they had in the balance sheet? 80,000, 60,000, right, and 20,000. And you have two important things. That is general reserve. Here, general reserve to be transferred. General reserve account data to Varsha's capital, to Shanti's capital, to Madhuri's capital. So what is the total you had? You had, I think, 48,000 was the total, right? Next you had loss. So when it is a loss, Varsha's capital, Shanti's capital, and then Madhuri's capital to profit and loss. So what is the amount that you had in your general reserve account? In general reserve, you had 48,000 and profit and loss is 12,000. Okay, now that you have the figure, it is easy for us to divide, isn't it? So 48,000, do all this in the working column. Since I had space here, I'm doing it, divided by 12. 12 will go here 4 times. So 5 4s are 20. Okay, all this in your working column. And then next you have 4 by 12 and then 3 by 12. So 4 4s are 16. 4 3s are 12. Finished. So this journal is over. Let us post it immediately by general reserve account. That is 20,000, 16,000, and then 12,000. Fine. Next, you have your profit and loss. This 12,000 has to be shared. So 12,000, again, same way. 12,000 into 5 by 12. This is very easy. 1,000. So 5,000, 4,000, and 3,000. Okay. Now, profit and loss account. So that will be 2. 2 profit and loss account. 2 profit and loss account. How much? 5,000, 4,000, and 3,000. Now that you have posted it after calculation. Now you have to bring in your revaluation loss, right? Revaluation profit or loss? I think we have made profit. So by revaluation, okay, 6,250. Then we had 5,000, and then we had 3,750. I think 750. Right? Okay. So there's no goodwill. So when you don't have goodwill, then one calculation is less for you, isn't it? The goodwill means you have to be very careful. Okay. Now that you have Varsha's capital, Second, you can total it, right? Let me bring the down so that you can total it. Okay. So here the total is 35,750. Right. Now here you have 181,000. Here you have 1,06,250. 1,06,250. Fine. Okay. Let us carry this to this corner. 1,06,250. 81,000. 35,750. Okay, minus 3,000. Oh, now Madhuri is no more. So 32,750. What are you going to do this amount? Madhuri cannot come from her grave to take it. So you have to put it to her executor's loan account. You're not having enough money. So Madhuri's executor. Somebody will have to execute her account. Executor's loan account. Fine. It will be going to her loan account. Now the balance thing to be brought down. So to balance carry down, that is minus 5. So 1,01,250 minus 4, that is 77,000. Fine. So this is going to be taken to your balance sheet. Right. Now bring down the balance. By balance, next year balance. So by balance brought down. Maruti is no more. So 1,01,250 and 77,000. Right. Now let us take it to the balance sheet. Now we finished revaluation account, we finished our capital account. Next we are going to our balance sheet. Right. So balance sheet. Balance sheet as on 31st December 2017. If you don't write this heading, you will get -1. Keep that in mind. Okay. Just because you have written, you will not get any addition marks. If you don't write it, they will reduce marks. Capital account. Okay. Who are the two survivors? Varsha. They're going to continue. Varsha and what is another name? Shanti. These two partners are going to continue. What is the balance? Bring it down from the capital account. 1,01,250. Okay. Another one was 77,000. So take the total here. 1,78,250. Next, what are the other things in the balance sheet that you have to enter? Madhuri's executors loan account. See, the firm didn't have money to pay her, so 32,000 or didn't want to pay now, must be. Okay. Then sundry creditors. So that amounted to 32,000. That's it. I don't think anything else is there in the balance sheet. Now let us do the asset side. To the asset side, you had premises. What is the total premises? You had 1,20,000. That was only appreciation you had, isn't it? 20% appreciation plus appreciation. 20%, isn't it? You had appreciation, 24. So 1,44,000. Your premises value is appreciated. Then all you had depreciation only, stock. What was the value of the stock? 40,000 minus depreciation. So depreciation was 5,000, 35,000. Right. Next you had debtors. Data's total was 50,000 minus provision for doubtful debts. Yeah, they had provision for doubtful debts, right? That was how much? 4,000. So 46,000. Okay. Then cash at bank. Cash at bank was 18,000. So they didn't have full money to settle, isn't it? That's why they put it into the loan account. Now let us tally the balance sheet. Okay. So total you have a 0, 0, 0, 10, 12, you have around 13 here, carry 1, 10, 14, carry 1. So 2,43,000. Yeah, tallied. Now let's see whether the asset side is also tallying. Okay. Your asset side, let me total. Not able to see, right? Okay. Now I'm able to see. Here also able to see. Okay. 0. Bring down the 3 zeros. 9, 15 plus 8. 23 carry 7, 10, 11, 13, 14. Okay. And then carry 1, 2. 2,43,000. You can always counter check 1,79,000. Then you had your 4. Okay, tallied. Fine. Okay, so 2,43,000. Your asset is equal to your liability. I hope you understood this problem, children. Next, we go to the next problem, problem number 22. Thank you.